Hello, it's Melinda here with Brent Willis again this week, going over the 7 services that they are offering to us free of charge. And today we're going to talk about the Monthly Wealth Digest. And it's basically a monthly type of newsletter digest called HomeBot that they send out. I love getting it because I love seeing, how my house is tracking and how it's increasing in this market. Which is kind of crazy, but it tells you that each month. It's got some other really neat features in it because one of the questions that I get a lot is, should we refinance? Should we not? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And this has a great tool that, you can load your current information in there and it can tell you that, really quickly. So I'm going to let Brent explain all this a little bit better than what I have, and take it away, Brent.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, Melinda, thanks so much for having me again this week. I'm really excited not only to partner with you, but to offer these services to your clients. And I'm going to share the screen. And for those of who's been watching some of our other videos, these are the 7 services that each client is going to get. And today, we're going to go over the Monthly Wealth Digest. And as I share screen, I'm going to log into my own personal account. So every month, your clients are going to get a Monthly Wealth Digest. It's going to come via email, and it is going to offer them some tools and some information that they have never seen before. They likely won't see before. And it's basically all designed to help the client manage their own affairs. And again, most banks and mortgage companies, when they sell you a mortgage, at the closing table, they go, hey, good luck. Call me if you want to refinance. And they believe it's the client's job, Melinda, to manage that debt for the next 30 years. I believe it's my team and my job to help them manage it, because let's face it, nobody studies mortgage finance in college or in school. And our society is built upon people taking on debt and spending, right? But yet nobody teaches people how to manage it. So today, I'm going to show your clients exactly how this works, and I think they're going to be pretty excited. By the way, this digest is opened up almost 100% by our clients every single month, and sometimes over 100% because people keep coming back, Melinda, because of the tools that you mentioned. They just want to see them and work through them. And it's a great way for clients to sit at home, not have to worry about somebody selling them real estate or mortgage. So if they have questions, this platform is going to give them the tools that they want. So first thing that people really love is they want to be able to chart, and they want to be able to see their home appreciating. And of course, in this market, you can see every month it's going to chart it for you, right? Now, if we did the mortgage for your client, we're going to have their mortgage balance, their interest rate, what the term is, et cetera. If we didn't do it and they use somebody else, that's okay. They can add their mortgage here, just complete the simple form, and it's going to show them, most importantly, their net worth in real estate. So as I mentioned on one of our earlier videos, the last statistic I saw was 83% of people's retirement portfolios are made up through the buying and selling and transacting of real estate, right? And so it's really important that people understand to the penny or to the dollar, as close as we can, where they stand in this. Because like you, Melinda, you probably have clients that when you ask them, well, where does your mortgage stand? They give you an about number. It's about 400, about 425. Well, what's the value of your home? Well, I think it's about 800 or 300 or whatever it is. There's a lot of uncertainty in their conversation. We want them to be certain. We want them to know this number, their net worth, immediately and often, because if they can track what their largest debt, which is their mortgage, is doing, and their largest asset, which is really kind of a liability, but it appreciates, is doing, then we can show them this number of their net worth. Now, we can also show, because we've got their personal information here, we can show them what goes to principal, what goes to interest. We can show them what it's based upon, how the numbers are figured. And if people are sitting at home and they come to you, Melinda, and they ask you all the time, you alluded to it, hey, should we refinance? You're a fantastic CPA. I know that from personal experience, but you probably don't know when's the best time to refinance. You probably refer them to somebody like me, right? It's my job.
Yes.
Well, they may not be ready to talk to me, right? They may not want to talk to a realtor yet about buying and selling because they might think I'm going to get talked into buying the house, or they're going to talk me into a mortgage. Well, that's never going to happen with me and my team, first of all. But second of all, because we have your client's information here, all they have to do is drag this bar and tell our system how long they think you're going to stay in this home. Look at the numbers. They immediately show your client if it's worth it to them to refinance. We have all the latest interest rates and APRs, and these numbers calculate real time. So if somebody said, yep, this is our forever house and we're going to stay here, and we ought to go to a 15-year fixed. But again, this is calculating off of mine, which my current rate is 3.375. So a 30-year fix is not going to be advisable, but going to a 15, I could save $115,000. But of course, my payment's going to go up probably a decent amount. But this basically is a tool for clients to sit at home and not have to call anybody, not have to Google information that usually isn't right. And so because we have all of their information, we're able to provide them tools. And so let's say that your client says, hey, I'm making more money. I want to put more towards my monthly mortgage. What will that do for me? Well, average calculators on the internet are just average calculators. We have the client's absolute to the dollar information here. So we can show them if they put $250 a month, they're going to save this amount of money, and they're going to save 5 years off their balance, right? This come in pretty handy, right?
Yes, absolutely. And
So-
it's great even up when you were showing about refinancing, it has it there what your payment may go up to, how much more it might go up. So that's helpful as well.
Well, and clients, a lot of times they don't have the time or the inclination to call somebody to try to figure all this out because it can be a lengthy process. Because they're one of your clients and they now are on our platform, we have all this personal information in real time we can show them without them ever having to make a phone call.
Yeah.
And then because we're showing them how much they have in net worth, we're also showing them how they can potentially start buying real estate, which real estate, as you well know, is a fabulous way to build wealth. Just most people don't understand a lot about it. They don't understand the ups and downs. We're going to have videos like you see in the bottom right-hand corner here. All they have to do is click on the video. The video will walk them through what I'm walking them through, but it'll show them all the areas in which they may want to think about putting money to pay off debt, to rearrange debt, to start growing assets. And then if they said, yep, I like this, I would like to rent our house. And maybe if I rented our house, what would that look like? And we moved to a smaller condo, or we moved down and moved out. Well, if you rent it for $159 a night for 12 nights, that can be an estimated $23,000 in additional income for a client. If they put that into an account that's making 5, 6, 7, 8%, and they don't take any money out, that's going to grow and help create that wealth. So this is the monthly wealth digest. This is why clients open this up almost at 100% open rate. And we hope your clients are going to get as much value out of this as ours do.
Yes, I think this is a great tool. It's one of my favorite tools that you offer. It's packed full of information that can help you. It's right at your fingertips. So thank you so much for sharing that with us and explaining the details of it to us. And we look forward to what you've got ready for us next week.
Yeah, well, next week, a little preview. We're going to talk about the annual financial review. And most people would think, why would a mortgage guy be doing an annual financial review? Well, we're going to go over every area with the clients, every area of personal finance that they should be aware of, but many aren't aware of it just because we're just not that knowledgeable in all the areas that we need to be knowledgeable about, and therefore we're at risk. And so my team's job is to help the client understand those areas of risk, and then help them put check boxes in those boxes. So we create more of a force field around the client, so there's no risk at all. And so they can go forward and protect their assets and grow them as well.
Great. We look forward to hearing more about that next week.
All right, sounds great. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you, you too.